Before we get into the video, if you guys want the best quality on your screen, make sure to press the settings and turn it up to 1080p. Also, if you want some captions, if you speak a different language, go to the bottom of your screen, press this button, go over to settings, and you will see an option to press onto subtitles, go to auto translate, and you have got hundreds of languages to select from. Enjoy the video, lads. Go on, lads, welcome everybody back to the third and final objective guide video today. EA have smashed it with content. Futties Team 2 is looking nice. Some Team of the Season Ronaldo, Benzema, Vinicius impacts. But not only that, we've gone through the Dynamic Duo 2 objectives, the Brazilian Cup Futties objectives. Now we're going to be having a look at the Futties favourite, Tiago Djalo. I'm pretty sure it is pronounced anyway. Lads, this objective looks ridiculously easy, so this video shouldn't be too long. Let's get into it. So first of all, you've got score in 3 separate squad battle matches on at least professional difficulty or in division rivals, and if you do play division rivals, you will get this done by naturally playing rivals, isn't it? So this will be very easy, but professional difficulty, scoring in 3 separate matches, assist 5 goals while having 5 defenders in your starting squad. Now, I'm just, giving you a heads up, this is not assist with a defender. You can assist with a striker, whatever, as long as you go into the game with 5 defenders in your starting squad, which I will show you guys in a second for the squad builder. Score 5 goals using League On players in squad battles on at least professional, not in the same match by the way, this can be in separate matches, so that is very easy. And then assist using League On players in 7 separate squad battles, wins on at least world class. Wins being the key word. You have to go out and see the game or go through the game, play the full game, play the full 90. If you back out and quit, it will not count. You can't score a goal, back out, and it won't count as a win. You have to complete the full 90 minutes, so it's like a 15-minute game each time. And if you can win each game, then that's going to be what? If it's 7 times 15, quick maths in my head, that is going to be, I think, around an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of grinding, which isn't too bad. But let's get into the squad builder and the tips and tricks. We got some squad battle tips, some player tips, some bench tips, etc., etc. You guys know how this works. Let's get into it, boys. Right, so this is the squad builder we have come up with. Now, this will cost you no more than 30,000 coins. Now, make sure you are in the 5-2-1-2 formation. You could choose from the 5 at the back, like 5-2-2-1, 5-3-2-1, but the 5-2-1-2 has got the central cam, so it is the most attacking, so I'd go for this one. If you do want to change it, you just have to press the left trigger, and then go down to formation, which is the first one that comes up, and then press down on X on PlayStation, or A on Xbox, and then you can just flick through them using your mini D-pad and choose a formation there. So make sure you are choosing a formation with 5 at the back. This is the only possible way to get 5 defenders in your team, unless you want to play like a right back at right mid on like no chemistry, right? So these are the players we have gone for. Left striker, we've gone for Ben Yedder, the rat himself. He's got 82 pace with 84 shooting, incredible dribbling of 91 agility and 91 balance, and he is 4-star, 5-star with high-low work rates. He's also got like that lean body type in-game, I believe, which just makes him so meta. Along with the flair outside the foot shot trait, he's going to be the best player and your star player in this team. Right striker, we've gone for a bigger dude that can win the headers and win the ball in the air, but that is Cedric Bakambu. Central cam, we've gone for Claude Maurice. Not too much great cams in Ligue 1, so we'll just have to deal with Claude Maurice. Our 2 centre mids is Renato Sanchez and Golovin. Renato Sanchez is going to be that really good guy running the midfield. We all know how OP he is. Golovin, on the other hand, doesn't look bad. It doesn't look as good, but he'll get the job done. Now, our left wing back is Nguyen Minge. Our 3 centre backs is Kimpembe. We've got Medina in the middle, and we've got Denea as our right centre back. I think it's important putting Medina as a central centre back because he is the slowest out of a lot. Kimpembe 81 pace, Denea 83. It makes sense to have them in the middle because he's got 78 pace. Right back is going to be Ital, or right wing back is going to be Ital, who is a right back, which means he'll just have to play on 8 or 9 chemistry, which is completely fine. You could go for a gold rare Jonathan Klaus, who is originally a right wing back, but I think Ital is better. In net, we've gone for Paul Lopez, 6'2", and rushes out of goal trait, nothing much to it, but he was just better than Anthony Lopez, who I believe is like 6 foot tall, and he hasn't got the rushes out of net trait. Now that you've got this team, boys, we've got more than enough League On players. You genuinely just need to assist with players. Doesn't even have to be with defenders, as I said. So you just got to score goals, and naturally the assists will come. whether it's an assist with Bakambu, Claude Maurice, Renato, Golovin. You may even get an assist with your right wing back and left wing back because they do venture forward quite a bit. Now, you feel free to change formation in game if you really hate the 5 at the back and you want to play the 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-2-3-1. Chuck a pause in game, or you can do your custom tactics on this screen, and you can maybe play like a Towler could play as a centre mid if you want, which means you would have to play one of these centre backs out wide as a right back or a full back. So it's just really up to you if you want to change that. I personally wouldn't recommend it because of this formation. I mean, the right wing back and left wing back kind of work quite attacking anyway, so it's not going to be too defensive, and after all, it is just against the AI. Now, tip number 1, lads, is going to be the bench. You can have any bench, any bench you want. Any bench in the whole entire game, or in the whole like club, you could say, because obviously I doubt you guys could go out and buy just a Hero Ginola for 10 mil, but you get what I mean, right? Get your best players on the bench. You are allowed up to 3 subs every single match, so make sure to make use of them. I've got my Moments R9, I've got Nkunku, and I'll also have Marquinhos. Marquinhos I'll obviously be starting because he's Ligue 1, so obviously first of all you'd want to check your club for Ligue 1 players for your Ligue 1 side, but like Marquinhos would start for me, etc. I know I've got Shapeshifters a towel as well who would make this team, but for the sake of a video, lots of you guys also wouldn't have those players, so for the sake of a video, we've got this team. Now, I'd choose my 3 super subs, which for me, I'd choose a striker, a striker, a midfielder, and a defender is probably what I'd choose. So you'd sub on your designated defender sub, your midfielder sub, and probably your attacking sub. Obviously, your subs might be looking a little bit different than mine, but this is what I would sub on straight away, and this is how it would play in game. Basically, just making use of your free super subs. Now, heading on over to tip number 2, it is going to be chemistry styles. We're going to flick on over to the footbin screen here. Now, we are going to take Bakambu as an example. Actually, no, I always use strikers for an example. So I'm going to take Renato Sanchez. We'll mix it up. We're going to take Renato Sanchez as an example. Now, we are going through footbin. I am not sponsored by these guys. Simply just using these lads as an example. Now, if you guys want to access footbin, it is easy. Just through a browser on a laptop or anything, or you can download the app, whether your Samsung, iPhone, whichever, you can download it that way. Now, we're going to take Renato Sanchez as an example here. As you can see, 2,000 on the PS, 2.4 on the Xbox, and 3.1 on PC/Origin. But the main reason we're here today is to look at this section here, which is the chemistry styles. It will look a little bit different on mobile. If you're on mobile, I believe you'll have to click the chemistry styles button, which should be around here. Well, it's not here because I'm obviously on PC, but it would be around here. You'd have to click the chem style and apply it that way. So it would look a little bit different if you are accessing footbin on your phone or device. But basically, we'll chuck a basic on him because every single card starts off with a basic. When you get Renato Sanchez in your team, he'll most likely have a basic. Every single card you pack has, a basic chem style on him. The only way you would have a Renato Sanchez without a basic is if you brought him from someone else on a transfer market who have already applied a chemistry style beforehand, and you brought the one with that chem style on it, right? So if we have a look, he gets a +3 pace, a +4 dribbling, and he's an 84 rated centre mid in game, as you can see here. He's an 84 rated centre mid. So what our job is to do is to make the centre mid rating as high as we can. So you start flicking through here, and let's see if we can beat 84. Already with a Deadeye, he's an 85 rated centre mid, so 85 rated centre mid. Can we beat an 85 centre mid? An 86 centre mid with a powerhouse, can we beat that? An 86 centre mid still looks like the highest score, so it looks like a powerhouse. An 86 rated centre mid gives him a +9 passing, +8 defending, which is very nice. This is going to make him a little bit more well-rounded, giving him that defensive boost, so he'll be quite good defensively. For only 200 coins, you can turn him from an 84 rated centre mid with a powerhouse to an 86. So 200 coins for an extra 2 ratings in game, just to give him that little passing and defending boost. Sounds like a brilliant deal for me. The same thing goes for the rest of your team as well. Make sure to get the chemistry styles going on the rest of your team. It looks like I may have just been disconnected from the EA servers, which is very, very annoying. Yep. Oh, no, we're back. Okay, we're back. So basically, you can search your club for chem styles. As you can see, I've got 152. I would save your hunters and shadows because they are quite expensive. Everything else, though, feel free to use. I'd probably use a marksman and a finisher on my 2 strikers. Maybe a marksman on Ben Yedder, a finisher on Bakambu. Some engines, maybe, as I see, some powerhouses on the midfielders, just to give them that little boost in game. So the 2 tips we've just gone over, get the super subs on the bench, and make sure sure you utilize the chemistry styles. Now, tip number 3 and the final and most important, now squad battles, you have to play these games on world class. Some of them you can do on professional, but you mainly have to do them on world class anyway. The most efficient way would be to get them all done on world class, because if you do whilst getting this score using League 1 players in 7 separate wins on world class, you can get the rest done as well instead of having to do it separately. So make sure you're playing them on world class difficulty. Now basically with squad battles, every single time you get given 4 teams to select. As you can see, we've been given a 194, a 182, an 89 rated with 87 chemistry, and an 81 with 53 chem. So what you want to do is you want to choose the worst squad in each selection, go on to world class difficulty. You can have a look and view the squad, which is only high rated because of a bench, which is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, this is only a silver squad. Now I'll circle it for you. To view the squad, it is just by pressing triangle if you are on PlayStation, and Y if you're on Xbox will give you the option to have a look. Now this squad we could easily be on world class without League 1 team, so it'd make that world class, would play that happy days. Now after we get out of that game, as you can see, we'll circle it again, you have an update opponents option. By pressing square on PlayStation or X on Xbox, you are allowed to refresh the squad battles. Now I'm not going to personally do that because I've got a good game here that I want to play, and if I refresh it I'll lose it. But if I was to play this game, I'd then come out of the game, I would refresh, and then I would play the worst team again, play that game, refresh, play the worst team again, and keep going, because beating silver teams, bronze teams, really low chemistry gold teams on world class will be a lot easier than having to play the 194. You have the option to refresh it every 5 to 10 minutes, so it kind of suits in perfectly. By the time you'll finish the game, you'll have the option to refresh again, or you could just wait it out for 10 minutes if maybe you get really unlucky with your selection and get 4 good teams, then you don't really want to play one of them, then you'll just have to wait 10 minutes and then you'll be able to refresh it again. Now, as you can see, it does say 8 out of 40 matches played at the top. Now, if you do keep refreshing it, it will keep going over and going over. Like, if you refresh it, refreshes 4 at a time, obviously. So if I was to refresh it now, it would be 12 matches played, then 16, 20, etc. Now, if you do go over the 40 match limit, the only thing it means is it will stop counting towards your overall squad battles rank, and you will stop getting points for finishing the squad battles games. It will still count towards your objectives, though, so there's no need to worry. As always, a quick little recap. Scoring 3 separate squad battle matches on professional, which you'll actually be doing on world class anyway, but very self-explanatory. Assist 5 goals whilst having 5 defenders. We have obviously gone for the 5-2-1-2 formation, so it's absolutely perfect. Score 5 goals using League 1 players in squad battle matches on at least professional. Your whole team is League 1, so happy days. And assist using League 1 players in 7 separate squad battle wins on at least world class. Now, going over the tips and tricks again, make sure to make use of your free super subs. Make sure to get the chemistry styles on all of the players that do need it, so maybe the gold players. And last but not least, make sure to keep refreshing your squad battles and playing the worst team every single time. So in your boy Davis, lads, make sure to check out my Twitch. I appreciate all of the support as of recently, and I'll see you boys tonight on my Twitch stream. The links are in the bio. I've got an 85x10, 86 plus player picks saved, and I've also got free 85 plus packs saved as well that EA did give me for free. So much love, boys. Hoping to see you guys over on the Twitch channel, and enjoy your weekend. Much love, boys. If you got any other questions as well, it's a very long intro today or outro today, but any other questions I failed to answer in the video, make sure to comment down below and I will reply. Much love, boys.